in the play.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved. Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Back to Conley. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. To the inside, Bogdanovich. And Collins with the big block. Hunter on the wing. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. In transition. Lets it fly. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Young. With the drive, down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. Oh!
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Mitchell from deep. Conley. Collins with the rebound. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks leading. And here's Young. 1:41 left to play in the first. Over Gobert. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Here's Mitchell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young against Conley. Right side Young. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Young against Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Fires it. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. The kick out to Williams. Let's go with a three. Atlanta gets it back, controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, he's got the size and strength. Gallinari doing work on the glass.
Conley with the ball, guarded now by Williams. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. He's against Jang. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And now the Hawks on the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Conley against Williams. Outside Conley from downtown. Can't get it to drop. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Herter up top. Checked by Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Herter can't hit. So it's Utah now. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Bogdanovic finds Gobert. It's blocked.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
14.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Williams. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, B.A., one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Pass to Williams. Jang in the post. He's guarded by Conley. And there's the lob.
You know, I think because Zhang entered the draft on the older side, many scouts sort of had him as a backup center. I'm starting to see more potential than that.
The Jazz have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovic. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside, Williams. To the inside. The jump hook. That one's wide left. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. The 3 from Mitchell gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
To the paint. Here's Jang. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
From deep, Conley. Gallinari pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A line change here for Utah. Williams passes to Gallinari. Throws it up high. Leaps for it. Stolen by Whiteside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson's got room. They grab their own miss. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, goodness. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what's your... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Outside Young, driving inside, drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 8.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Now here's Clarkson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside, Ingles, clock at 6. And it's Clarkson missing. The Hawks leading. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Young finds Hunter. Launches a 3. And Young the bucket on the assist by Hunter. 11 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Gay, the pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Back to Gay. Collins with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Atlanta is shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. A good look from Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And Clarkson, here we go. Count that one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Clarkson against Young. Out left to the wing. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. one for the lob.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley against Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Pass to Chang. The rebound by the Jazz. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So it's Atlanta now. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Mitchell finds Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Pass to Herter. There's the triple. Atlanta again missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Down low. It's picked off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Up and over Conley.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Gallinari. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Well, the Hawks shooting is around 55% so far. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Reddish, 5 to shoot. Drills it from deep. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Williams against Conley. Left side, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Conley. Jang from the arc. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. On target from range.
This guy is such a quick decision maker. Lou Williams with the catch and shoot jumper.
Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. Atlanta with a rebound. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 is up. No good. And it's Utah the other way.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Reddish. And that one is hammered home.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Conley, he's open. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Jang, defended by Gobert. Williams against Conley. Outside for Gallinari. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Hawks lead by 14.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Williams against Conley. From deep. Jang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And stolen by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stolen by Young. Collins with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Young against Mitchell. Collins right side. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Gobert.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Hits the three-pointer.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Young against Conley. And here's Hunter for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 17.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Up at center tonight, Bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Butler. No good from outside. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry outside. The 3. Capella with a rebound.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. And he lobs it up top. Capella with the jam.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy two.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
4 on the clock. To the middle. Capella with a block.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. See if they can keep it going.
Here's Young. Collins outside. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And a deep three from Young. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Butler outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Collins. Here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Lowry outside. Lowry drawing the double team. Pass to Adebayo. Knocks down the long J.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And that's collected by Trae Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Over Lowry. And too long on the shot.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Lowry. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Offensive board. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Here's Butler from behind the arc. Gallinari pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Here's Lowry. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Outside Butler. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Misses the 3. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. The 3 ball. And again, the Heat missing. And here's Herter for 3. He drops it from range. Herter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
For 3, Lowry. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Pass to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Gallinari pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Going all the way to the rack. Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Tough to match up with Bam Adebayo because of his relentlessness. He's mobile, he can drive, and he can make plays. What a tough cover.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Brad, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Now here's Herter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. For 3, Robinson. Chang pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Down low. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Herter gets the bucket.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. Robinson's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Herter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Lowry outside. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Herter. Out to the right wing. Gallinari for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Butler finds Lowry. Three-pointer. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Lowry. Butler's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside, Williams with 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have an 8-point lead. And that should...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Collins at 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Young. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Well, Miami shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Young against Oladipo. Hero outside. Here's Strus. Pass to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Hero. 4-3. And again, Miami with a triple. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after. Okay? And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Pass to Strus. Hero against Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Young way outside. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Now here's Hero. Takes a 3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's got 6.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Young, the pass to Collins. Into the lane. And Collins with the slams.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Hero for 3.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hero right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Young finds Collins. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Oladipo with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Pass to Akpala. Shoots over Collins. That's short off the rim. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's been 8 unanswered for them. There's Young with the 3. He buries it from 3. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Here's Strus. Back to Oladipo. Oh, there's the alley. Dedmon, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Hunter. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Miami has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Back to Oladipo. Hero left side. Oladipo outside. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. Strus grabs the miss. Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. Again, the Heat misses. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Akpala in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Left side, Gallinari. Williams against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock to the left wing. Shot is up. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Herter. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Williams. Back to Herter. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. The Hawks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside, Williams. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And here's Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Williams against Lowry. Pass to Herter. Here's Jang. Knocked away. 3 on 3. Here's the 3. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Lowry. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside, Williams on the take. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Trae Young.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Out of bounds. Miami ball.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Back to Lowry. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Lowry's got 6 here in the quarter.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Pass to Capella. Miami grabs the miss. Butler on the wing to take the lead. Pure from three-point range.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Adebayo against Young. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. For three, Robinson. And connect from downtown.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's Young with the three. Counted from distance.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Miami with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Going inside. He connects.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And so here is Miami. Lowry outside. And here's Butler outside. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. No one covering. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Can you say cool customer? Lowry's poise helping him find the bucket in a high-tension moment.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's good. We are near.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Conley against Lowry. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Robinson. And the three off target. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Rebounded by Tucker.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lowry with the ball. And Lowry gets double teamed. Robinson for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Butler from outside. The shot that time, not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
Now here is Lowry. Now the dish to Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Conley against Lowry. Mitchell outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Shoots from the baseline. Utah with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
O'Neal from long range. Robinson against Mitchell. For the three. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Puts it up for Adebayo. O'Neal from long range. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside for Lowry. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Bogdanovich taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 3-pointer, Butler. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. He kicks to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Miami no good on that time either. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside Butler. Robinson on the wing. Trying to get open is Butler. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat trail by 9. Lowry for 3. Tips it up. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Conley finds Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rob. In transition, here comes Miami. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Akpala's checked in. Oladipo against Conley. Over in the corner, Hero. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Oladipo against Mitchell. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second personal
exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I think NBA fans are so well acquainted with the elite basketball skills of Victor Oladipo. What you may not know is this guy is an incredibly gifted singer with a great voice. And he's known to belt out a tune or two in the locker room if you let him.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oladipo with the ball. Conley picks him up. Hero, no good. Utah leading by 6. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz, another 3.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Conley against Oladipo. Dedmon in the corner. It's Oladipo on the wing. Covered by Conley. Hero, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Oladipo. The pass to Hero. And again, unable to change momentum here. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their 3 pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Well, toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and hit to the line.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Gobert can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lowry kicks to Butler. That 3 off the mark. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. How about... And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing as you might expect from this guy.
The drive by Clarkson. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
Lowry looking around. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Tucker. Butler, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Ingles against Robinson. Ingles passes to Gay. Tries again. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Butler, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Gay. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Lowry against Ingles. To the paint. It's stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Oni. Gay dishes to Whiteside. Gay scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Engels trying to get open. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Engels. From the stripe. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's Lowry. D right on him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Top of the key, Butler. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Clarkson against Adebayo. Now Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Trains it from beyond the arc. Heroes got 6.
Their third three-pointer in a row. They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. There's Hero with the 3. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front, up 8. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Heat trail by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in the small forward position.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And the pass to Conley.
Utah ball.
Bogdanovich left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
Lets it go with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And here are the Heat now. 8-point game. Now, Hero, covered by Mitchell. Butler kicks to Lowry. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Tipped away.
Heat substitution.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell.
PJ.
Inside. Here's Adebayo.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Misses the 3.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Outside Lowry. It's Robinson high post, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Tucker the pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Gobert can't hit. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Lowry against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Robinson. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell against Robinson. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley against Lowry. Butler on the way. And the Heat, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Bogdanovich inside. And the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Lowry passes to Robinson. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Robinson. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
It's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. Second team
Miami with
foul.
the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Lowry kicks it to Tucker for 3. And they'll get another chance. Robinson for three, and the miss. And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. A breathtaking view of skis before we...
Thanks, B.A. Mike Conley re-signing with the...
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Now Atlanta starting five in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. A different style, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Conley against Young. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Pass to O'Neal. Over Hunter. O'Neal misses. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Moving it up. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Gobert with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. Gobert no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Bogdanovich against Young. From deep. Sinks the tray.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Gobert. 3 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Conley against Young. From deep. Here's Capella. Tries again. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Right side Conley to win the run. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hawks leading. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Conley against Young. Outside Conley. Can't hit the step back Jay. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team foul.
Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
To the wing, right side. And here's Collins for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Utah trailing here. Capella on the double team. Pass to O'Neal. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And a deep 3 from Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
O'Neal on the wing. Collins against Bogdanovich. Collins with the rebound. And he lobs it up top.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor.
And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. Williams from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
Conley against Williams. The 3 from Mitchell. Kept alive. Gobert. Off with the layup. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
Conley against Williams. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Conley against Williams. Throws it up high.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. O'Neal's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Here's Reddish. The ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Herder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to Williams. Down low. Here's Jang. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
50 seconds left in the first half. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Gay. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Launches it. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 5 now.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Gallinari.
Being aggressive and getting to the line. This is when Gallinari's most efficient.
Good on both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Clarkson. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Herder gets to the corner and hits it. He's got 7.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, how'd you see it? Well, and that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at point. That's the group for Utah right now. Outside Young. Collins finds Bogdanovich. And here's Young. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And it's Clarkson missing. Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Collins against Gay. Now here's Collins. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Pass to Young. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got 8 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Honey. And he throws it down with one hand.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Hawks lead by 20.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Clarkson outside. No good there, off the double clutch. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Young from long range connects from downtown. He's got 11.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Herter into the lane. Back to Williams. Pass to Reddish. In transition, here come the Jazz. Whiteside down low. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Williams from long range. 1:21 left in the third quarter here. Right side Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Gay with the ball. Now Herter defending. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Gay. Clarkson's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. No coverage that time.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Honey. Williams defending. Inside. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Outside, Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Count the basket.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Williams with it. Now guarded by Gay. A nice shot by Gallinari.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Down low. Here's Gay. And there it is for him. Gay's got his first basket.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
And so it's Atlanta, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Gorgui Dieng is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Utah shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Williams against Conley. Cuts off the pass. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
Williams against Conley. Pass to Huerter. Back to Williams. Here's Dieng. And stolen by Gobert.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Gallinari, the pass to Williams. From outside the arc. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Huerter. It's Dieng, high post. Now Gallinari. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Pass to Huerter. Reddish on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Count it.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Dieng. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they go to the intentional foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Huerter. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. From deep, Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich down low. Checked by Mitchell. Bogdanovich, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Gobert no good. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
A good look from Bogdanovich. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Williams against Conley. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating every...
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare. And we've got...
Thank you so...
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Outside Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young taking his time here. He kicks to Hunter. Here's the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
And here's Young. Down low. Capella against Lowry. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the jump by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. The Heat with a fresh 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hunter, a 3. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Now, here's Lowry. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Collins passes to Young. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lowry kicks to Butler. To the Adebayo.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Here's Young. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep. And no good. And it's Miami the other way.
Maybe it's time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Young against Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 7. And Hunter, here we go. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Hunter. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Lowry has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
To the paint. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Butler on the wing.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top, up 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. Adebayo passes to Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Hawks leading. Over in the corner, Reddish. Outside, Williams. From the arc. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 5.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
Now, here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Passes it to Herter from past the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. 3-pointer, Lowry. Rebound by Williams.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Here's Herter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
Butler finds Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson with it. Okongwu covering. Really left alone that time. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Herter passes to Okongwu.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing here by 8. Beyond the arc, Williams with the block, and he recovers it. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Oladipo against Young. Back to Oladipo. To the wing on the left. Hero with it. Young's there. Just 5 on the clock. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks leading by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young from deep three-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To the right side. Young with the steal. Wants to get it to Collins and does. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hero from long range. And that would have counted, but is... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. It's fair to say that the second... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. He's out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Okpala in at the 4 slot. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as... Oh!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. The 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
Second half just getting started, about a minute 20, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Butler. Robinson left side. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Young passes to Capella. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Butler, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
3-pointer. Young, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lowry passes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat trail by 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lowry against Williams. Robinson on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Perfect up there high and throw it down.
The Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Gallinari. It's stolen by Reddish. Williams with a clean look, sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
This guy's got one of the best pull-up games in the league, and Williams has done that thousands of times. So hard to stop.
Now here is Lowry. He has 6, and so Miami again turning it over.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Williams against Lowry. Williams dishes to Reddish. The kick out to Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Outside for Lowry. There's Hero with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Hawks leading by 11. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Miami. Over in the corner, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Herter. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. And they recover it from deep. Okongwu, the second chance points on the tip in. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lowry can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 10. Reddish kicks to Gallinari. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's good from long range.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Outside Butler. Left side Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Williams dishes to Reddish. Williams up on top. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lowry from outside. Gallinari with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Reddish. Edmond passes to Hero. Outside for Lowry. And an intentional foul right there.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. Key substitution.
Lowry finds Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing. Atlanta leading by 12. The pass to Hunter. The three. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Robinson left side. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got it back down to within single digits for the Heat. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 4. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. At the tip. Young on the follow. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And how about that hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lou Williams.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Young from deep three-point range. Capella kicks to Collins. Young fires away from outside. Another miss by Young.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside for Robinson. Missed. And so the Hawks take the win. Even. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. GA. What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in its center. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, here is Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lowry against Conley. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Utah. It's deflected. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, there is never hesitation with Kyle Lowry on the catch. This guy understands he's got the right instincts and the right mechanics.
Robinson against Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Jazz ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And the technical free throw is good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Tucker. The Jazz with another miss. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler on the way. Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined. It's on balance. And boy, does he make good.
Now here's Lowry. Over Conley. Lowry can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside for Robinson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Robinson for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell wide open. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here is Lowry. 1:03 left to play here in the first. 3-pointer, Butler. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Back to O'Neal. Lowry brings the double. Lock at 6. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Floats it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Conley kicks to Gobert. Over Adebayo. Stolen by Robinson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Butler's got 5 points so far.
But Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Jazz leading by 3. Butler with the steal. Outside Lowry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Jazz with possession here.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now Robinson following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Outside Butler. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Robinson for 3. Cans it from downtown. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry from deep three-point land. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Jazz shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Gobert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Butler on the wing. Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Lowry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Outside Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Robinson kicks to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Butler from outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head. And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Here's Honey. Guarded by Oladipo. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Dedmon's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
59 seconds left in the first half. Now Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Hero. No good with the triple. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
And he makes the first. And Mitchell drops them both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Inside. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Mitchell looking it over. And there's the pass to Ingles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
This is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz out in front, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Heat trail by 3. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Mitchell and Ingles serve as the wingmen. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And now Utah, fast break. Gay with the ball. Kicks to Mitchell. Over Robinson. Here's Whiteside. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. Robinson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Jared Castro, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Utah leading. Here's Oni. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And that one, good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Oni. Now recovering. Oni passes to Pascal. Right side with it. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
To the inside. Lowry. Outside for Robinson. To the middle for the lead. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Oni. Now recovering. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retains possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
In the corner, it's Robinson. The three-pointer, no good. Utah trailing here. To the paint. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Akpala. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Oni. Now recovering. Over in the corner, Pascal. Kicks it to Whiteside. And Utah turns it over again.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
And here are the Heat now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Lowry. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Butler. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Outside Lowry. Fires for 3. Butler missing again. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Pascal. Pass to Ingles. High post shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Lowry drawing the double team. Butler in the corner. In transition. Here come the Jazz. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. He's got the ball. Nobody near Pascal. And Utah again with the bucket.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead.
Come on, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So So it's the Jazz now. A 2-point game. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovic? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Conley against Lowry. There's the dish to Butler. Back to Lowry. Lots of room. Yep, that one goes.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Conley against Lowry. Conley feeling it out. Mitchell in the corner from downtown. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Lowry against Conley. Butler from outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Passes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. There's the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Butler in the corner. Back to Lowry to take the lead. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. High post try. And no good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Fires from deep. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat with the lead. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And this is why Kyle Lowry was always mentioned among the league's elite point guards. He can do it all. Score, defend, or create like a teammate as he does there.
Lowry against Conley. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Butler against O'Neal. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Mitchell gets to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. That's to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 16. That one doesn't go. And Miami the other way now. Butler finds Robinson. Yes!
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
They double team Conley. Mitchell right side. That's to Gobert. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bam Adebayo. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Mitchell.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Outside Butler, a 3-ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Lowry against Conley. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry up top. Kicks it to Butler. Back to Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly show. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.